Manifestation Meditation. We will begin by focusing on our breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose to the count of 3, and exhale through your mouth to the count of 5. Pa, 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 pa. And again, in through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in deeply and out. Pa, 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 pa. Now that you are focused, simply breathe normally, deeply, and evenly. Next, we will add a tone to our meditation. We will hum this tone to help us relax further and to focus on the present moment. Let's try it now. As you do this, feel your shoulders drop. Your jaw muscles relax. And your chest fills with a good vibration. Feel the vibration of the tone in your entire body. The tone is carrying energy throughout your physical form. Focusing on the feeling of this vibration is very centering and dissolves any residual resistance that may persist in you. We will periodically repeat this hum throughout the meditation to maintain our focus on the present moment. Now that we are centered and our mind is clear, it is time to address our hang-ups, those things we are hanging on to that hold us back from manifesting our greatest joy. I want you to think of something you are hung up on. This could be a situation, a person, an event, something to do with you or your body, or simply a general feeling of discontent. Something that bothers you and won't seem to go away, no matter how hard you try. Perhaps you have many such things, and that's okay. Perhaps your frustration is about meditation itself. Simply select something that bothers you anywhere along the scale of discomfort. Whatever you selected has you hooked like a fish on the end of the line, and just like a fish, you are struggling against the hook, and it seems to be dragging you along against your will. It is your hang-up. Feel the feeling of your attachment to this hang-up. It usually manifests as discomfort in your chest. At times, it can literally feel as though you have a hook through your heart. You know you do not like this feeling. In order to cease feeling this way, you must let this situation off the hook. Do this now. Feel it dissolve into nothingness as you replace it with a new, higher vibration. You may think this is too easy, that you simply cannot just let something off the hook that has caused you so much struggle. Yet, how long should one struggle with their problems? Only the amount of time it takes to notice them. That's all. Then let it off the hook. No amount of analyzation can change the past. The ego analyzes. The Holy Spirit accepts. Hum the tone and feel it replace the feeling of struggle. Once you feel your peace, you have gotten off the line and are now in the boat. Notice that you are both the fisherman and the fish. Do you see how your hang-up tethered you to the line? You were not free. By holding on to your grievance, want, or need, you merely set a hook in yourself which caused you to struggle. The boat represents the present moment. It is where you will find your source and center. It is a place of quiet rest and joy. The boat moves forward in time, floating on the sea of all possibilities. It moves forward regardless of how many hooks you have in the water, dragging behind you, holding you down. It moves forward regardless of how big the fish are and how hard you struggle against the boat's momentum. You can cause the boat to move very slowly, but you can never stop it entirely. But if you let everyone and everything off the hook, the boat will coast smoothly and speedily forward. You will progress much more quickly on your journey, and you will enjoy floating serenely on top of the sea of all possibilities, rather than struggling on a hook beneath the water. Continue to let more and more things off the hook. Imagine all your hurts and wants and needs, the unfulfilled dreams, the desires of your heart that have been thwarted by one thing or another. Let it all go. Let them all float freely away behind you. Let yourself off the hook, even if it feels like you have a huge fish on the end of the line, one that has drug you down for ages. Let it go. You do not want to be down there with it. You want to be in the boat, serenely enjoying life as the fisherman, not the fish. Every time you notice a fish on the line, and you will know by the tug you feel on your heart, let it go. Play this game of catch and release. You do not have to be tedious about this process. You can let the entire world off the hook in a single holy instant, and it is done. If any of these thoughts return to you at any time, play catch and release. There is no guilt in catching fish if you remember to let them go. You feel very good here in the boat. The sun is shining, the water is wide and calm as you glide smoothly across it, lovingly working side by side with God, your captain, for He is here with you in the present moment of the boat. This is where you always want to be, and if you happen to fall overboard and find yourself back on a hook, you can jump back in the boat with a single thought. I do not want this feeling. I want to be happy and back in the boat, safe with my captain. This fish isn't worth the loss of my peace. Then simply focus on something that will act as a life preserver, a positive thought to bring you back. You can use anything. You can hum the tone, focus on your breath, or notice the soft feel of a warm blanket. Anything will do, so long as you allow it to uplift you even the slightest amount. The goal here is to reach the feeling of love, even if it is on the most subtle level. You will have succeeded. Therefore, slowly turn your thoughts inward. The key here is noticing the love you feel. Love is the vibrational signal you want to give to the world in order that it be reflected back to you. What you give, you will receive. This is your God-given power to create. This is the process through which you help your Creator bring in the net from the sea of all possibilities. So, keep the momentum going. In the beginning, it may only last but a few moments before old fear-based thoughts creep back in. But as you practice this more and more and allow your thoughts to align with love for longer and longer periods of time, you will find that it builds momentum. Positive things will begin to manifest in your life as your positive thoughts align your feelings with the vibration of your Creator, the vibration of love. This does not mean you can never have a negative thought ever again, for the fear of the world will come crumbling down around you. Quite the contrary. There is great power in catching yourself in such thoughts and remembering you do not want them. Do not try to make them go away, for this will only make them stronger. Simply notice your feelings and use your power of decision to focus your thoughts on something else, on something that uplifts you even a minute amount. Then you will have accomplished what many have spent centuries trying to learn. You will learn you are a powerful, conscious creator, and that your thoughts and feelings dictate your experience. Love is how you reach for your captain, and as you do so, he will take your hand and pull you the rest of the way back into the boat, so long as you don't let go, by deciding you prefer the feeling of the hook. Now you are in the boat. Your life is open for something new, something miraculous as you float upon the sea of all possibilities. You can go anywhere you want to on the sea of all possibilities. All outcomes are now open to you because you have set no limitations on what can manifest. There's nothing dragging behind you, slowing you from arriving at your happy destination. Do not try to direct the boat. You must have zero insistence on any outcome to any situation, or you will only find yourself back in the water. You will have fallen overboard. You are not the captain, but the crew. Your job is to sit back, relax, and follow the orders of your captain, whose only order is that you do not insist on what should come in on his net. The captain knows where to go on the sea of all possibilities. He casts a wide net to bring you what is most needed, for his net encompasses all that is. All you need to do is help him bring in the net. You can only help by being in the boat. Therefore, it is important that you notice the moment you get hooked and feel yourself going overboard. Release the hook the instant you feel any form of emotional discomfort, want, or need. If you are truly in the boat and remaining free of any assumptions to any outcomes, you will notice that synchronicities will increase in your life as the world arranges itself to meet your new, higher vibration. Act on these positive offerings. These are the offerings coming in from your captain's net. All coincidences are signs of new opportunities manifesting in your life. Act on them. Move with them in the current, even if you interpret them as uncomfortable or fearful. Indeed, there may be times the waters feel choppy and the waves will threaten to capsize your boat. You can calm the storm by simply remembering to let go of the hook. When you do this, the storm loses its power over you and the energy is transformed, now serving you rather than you serve it. Never forget, you can climb back in the boat the instant you notice you are on a hook. You do this when you remember to replace fear with love through whatever means is most comfortable to you. One way is by humming your tone. Start your day with this. Use it throughout the day and end your day with it. This works because in order to hum, you automatically have to spit out the hook. And now we will end this meditation with humming our tone, keeping our minds clear of all unwanted thoughts, remaining in the boat with our captain as he casts his net wide on our behalf. We await with peace in our heart for what is already coming to us now. Let us not worry about how it will come or how it will look. We trust it will bring us only joy. We will not set a hook in our mouth through expectation, but release ourselves through peaceful acceptance, here in the present moment, where all miracles are possible. Now, sail peacefully along on the ocean of all possibilities without any fear you will drown in it. Remember that the present moment is your ship. Your thoughts are the winds that propel you forward, and the Holy Spirit is your captain.